Following last week's mass shooting in New Zealand, the whole world came together to offer thoughts and prayers. And New Zealand was like, thanks for the thoughts and prayers, but we want to do something also.
New Zealand's Prime Minister taking swift action following the terror attacks on 2 mosques there. She's announced a ban on almost all military-style semi-automatic and assault rifles.
New Zealand will ban all military-style semi-automatic weapons. We will also ban all assault rifles.
The new law will take effect in just 3 weeks and includes a buyback scheme that could cost the country $138 million. But there's widespread and bipartisan support.
I hope the gun laws will stop it from happening again.
You cannot control people, so you got to control the law.
That's right. New Zealand announced a ban on assault rifles less than a week after a shooting. It's almost like these guys get their gun control on Amazon Prime, whereas in America, it's apparently delivered by a turtle who died in 1783. Now look, obviously, it's not entirely fair to compare New Zealand to America, right? Because America has a broken political system. So, yeah. Moving on to some other political news. With the 2020 election a mere 592 days away, any candidate who hasn't yet entered the race risks getting left way behind. But one big name is looking for ways to leapfrog to the front of the pack.
As Joe Biden strategizes the official rollout of his 2020 presidential bid, rumors are swirling that he could name a potential running mate at the same time. Close advisors to the former vice president reportedly have their eyes on Stacey Abrams.
Well. Stacey Abrams as a running mate, that makes things a lot more interesting, huh? Old white man, young black woman. Yeah, I mean, that combo works for every nursing home. Why not the White House? Yeah, it works. And don't worry, I can make that joke. I was made by the same combination of people. But seriously, in politics, you want a balanced ticket. It works out. I mean, it worked for President Trump, you know. He's a pussy grabber, whereas Mike Pence has a Ken doll smooth genital area situation going on. Also, it's funny to me how Biden keeps running hypotheticals by America before he fully commits to announcing. He's just like, guys, what if I ran for president? Okay, now, what if I ran with Stacey Abrams? All right, now, what if it was just me, but with a jerry curl? Huh? What do you say? I mean, like, in a way, I don't blame Biden. You know, this is the same technique I used on my mom when I was growing up. I'd be like, hey, Mom, what if I told you I left my school bag on the bus? And she'd be like, then I would spank you. Then I'd be like, yes, of course. Okay, now what if I told you my bag was stolen on the bus? And she'd be like, then I'd spank you and tell you to go find who stole it. I'd be like, okay, what if the bus was on fire and I had to escape, but I left my bag? She'd be like, then I'd be grateful you're alive. I'd be like, okay, that's the one I'm going with. I will make an announcement regarding the future of my bag tomorrow. And finally, some news from the world of criminal justice.
The police pursuit in Los Angeles ended with some moves that nobody expected. Highway patrol officers purposely hit the suspect's car, forcing him to spin out and stop. And then with guns drawn, they ordered the driver to step out, keep his hands up. He starts to comply and then pulls this stunt.
Dancing in the middle of the street there. Dancing in the middle of Laurel Canyon. Appears to be some type of break dancing.
Yep, that happened. The suspect eventually raised his shirt to show he wasn't armed. Then he waited patiently to be handcuffed.
Oh, man, yo, this has to be the most LA thing I have ever seen in my whole life. Like, everyone in that place is ready to audition at any moment. The cops are like, we've got you surrounded. There are cameras everywhere. It's like, cameras? City of stars, are you shining just for me? Also, no black person would ever dream of doing this shit. Like, I heard the story and I was like, not a black person. There's no black person. When the cops pull you over as a black person, no one's thinking of dancing. Firstly, because black people's dance moves look dangerous. Every single, watch me whip, now watch me nay. And secondly, black people just wouldn't do it. They wouldn't dance around cops, right? Black people won't even dance near a stripper cop, right? We're just like, yes, officer, I have been a bad boy, but please, I just want to see my family again.